Give me 13-6. Chicago.
Okay.
It's gonna be a nice defensive battle.
What our tiebreaker on the bottom says total points scored in Monday Night Football game. So what was your
19 points?
19 total points?
Yeah, 13-6.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go 17-14 Washington.
Oh, your boy Casey?
Oh yeah. Case getting that dub.
Case with W. We'll see.
So that's 31. Wow. I only took 1, 2, 3, 4. I only took 4 away teams this week.
Yeah, I only took 2.
Damn.
Yeah, I only took 2 teams. Actually, you know what? I took 3 because I think I picked Tennessee to beat Jacksonville when I originally was looking at the games. When I voted on Matt's 2-point conversation polls, I think I picked Tennessee.
Yeah, I seen something they was talking about for spreads and stuff. Home teams have been like 22-3 on Thursday night games or something. Like on Thursday night games,
yeah,
almost a guarantee to at least take the home team on the spread.
Yeah, the traveling team
I was like, damn,
is usually bad. I mean, you get basically a day of practice because Sunday you get Monday to recover.
Yeah,
Tuesday you practice. Wednesday usually a walkthrough, and then you got to play Thursday. Now Wednesday you traveling, and then it's a walkthrough,
right?
And then you playing Thursday. So they need to get rid of Thursday night games, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's not fair. It's not fair for the away team, and on top of that, it's not really good productive football.
I understand they wanted the more exposure and stuff, but I think that they can do the NFL Network game on Monday. You know what I mean? Like, why not do like it doesn't have to be a doubleheader on ESPN every week. It could be one ESPN game on the night one, and then the earlier one could be the NFL Network game.
So you saying like just do 2 Monday Night Football games,
or do it on Tuesday if y'all want to make it special. I don't give a damn.
Or they can't do Saturday because college football.
Just make it a 1 day extra. Then I'd rather have it be on a Tuesday then and then make that day special. Then that way you got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of football or something like that. I don't know. They could figure something out because the Thursday night game ever since the creation of it has been butt.
The only time I really like Thursday games is for Thanksgiving. Like that's legit. Like the only time that is good.
That's the only day when. And
even those games aren't even all that good. It's just that I get to eat food and watch football. Yeah, like you can eat Thanksgiving dinner and like go to sleep during halfway through the game and then wake up and then watch the other game and you know what I mean. That's
games be all day.
Yeah,
from 12:30 to 10 o'clock at night.
Right, that's legit. I like that. But yeah, these Thursday night games, man, it's fucking trash. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. It's not good football. Like the players are fucking hurt and tired. They're sore as shit. Like this is a fucking grueling game. You know what I'm saying? So you give them literally 2 days to recover. This shit is ridiculous. 3 days, not even 2 days to recover. Pretty much, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I just like for them to just get rid of it overall. Just keep it how it used to be: Sunday night, Monday night, and then Thanksgiving football. Simple as that. Honestly,
I could dig it,
but let's see what happens. But yeah, that's the picks for week 3. I think I'll post these online too. Show everybody our picks. See how we do. See how we stack up next week. Yo, have you watched any of the fights?
Mm-hmm.
These fights been popping. Khabib dominated Poirier. Kind of seen that.
Super.
Yeah, it's Khabib fights is literally like the same thing every fight. Literally the same thing every fight. It starts off on the feet for 2 minutes, and then that 3-minute mark, you're on your back in a weird position.
Because that boy's something special,
getting your face pounded in. Like, they talk about like Conor talking shit and you want a rematch and shit like that. Like, dude, you just got your ass whooped. Mm-hmm. Why do you want to go through that again? I mean, obviously the money, but still, I don't want to see that again. I love to see Ferguson. I think that Tony Ferguson might give him a decent run, but I
don't even think he will. I really don't. I really think that UFC should have made him the number 1 pound for pound fighter this week because that boy is just too much talent.
He's a monster.
Like, I understand John Jones is who John Jones is, but John Jones' last fight compared to Khabib's last fight, Khabib looked way better than John Jones did last fight, and he left the ring needing help. Like Habib still hopping over the fence and hugging people and enjoying life.
It was literally he finished him in the second round?
Third
round. It was 3 rounds of domination. It was honestly, it's kind of, it was one of those things that was like, yo, Poirier got that puncher's power. You would kind of like to see him like, oh, okay, let's see if he can like land some shot. And he kind of went for that desperation move towards at the end of the fight where he had him in the guillotine, and he had it. And then Khabib's just a monster.
Did you see the post conference joint? Mm-mm. Oh, Habib said he let him do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like he said he let him do it to tire himself out the rest of the way.
Oh, okay.
He said because they was asking him if he felt like he was in trouble during that punching fury that he had. He said no. He said there was no worry. He was like, maybe at the very end when I let him get that guillotine on me. Oh, I just let somebody choke me out for a little bit. Nothing crazy. I just wanted him to get tired. Who says that type of shit? Like, you know what I mean?
A nigga that wrestles bears.
Like, yo, dude. Who can honestly sit there and say, oh, yeah, I let him put that submission on me just so he could get tired?
Yeah, it could be a monster. I think Ferguson's style could be a little bit different for Khabib, and I think it'll take a little bit of time to adjust to it. I would pick Khabib in that fight, but I think that Ferguson would probably give him the best fight that we've seen him have since... I don't even know. Johnson, maybe. Kevin Johnson gave him a decent fight. Kevin Johnson putting hands on Khabib. I was watching that fight. He was rocking his shit. I was like, shit. And then okay, I had enough of this. Put your ass on the ground. Mm-hmm. Give me your arm. Hold that. Hold that. I'm like, damn. So, yeah. And then boxing. Did you watch? I'm not sure if you watched that Tyson Fury fight.
I saw some of it and then I fell asleep. I fell asleep before the end of it, so I didn't know what happened. Yeah, from like rounds 3 and on.
He got clipped,
but I seen his eye though.
Yeah, that shit was nasty. Mean. I'm glad it didn't stop the fight. I would have been pissed if they would have fucking gave him a TKO for that.
But his eye was fucked.
Yeah, it was bad.
They said he needed 40 stitches.
It was It was terrible. He couldn't see. The man couldn't see.
But why does he after the fight call out Deontay Wilder like they didn't already sign for a fight?
Oh, sell tickets.
It's just kind of stupid in my opinion.
Promotion.
Deontay Wilder, I want you next, bum. Well, and then the dude was like, well, you already kind of signed up for the fight in February, so.
Hopefully Wilder can take care of business in November against Ortiz, because that's not an easy out. Ortiz is a beast. Mm-hmm. And I just got this strange pit in my gut. Like, it's like, fuck, man, Wilder might get knocked out, man. And we might not get the Tyson Wilder fight part 2. If we do get it, it's not going to mean as much. You know what I mean?
So you think if he loses that fight, that fight just loses his muster?
It does.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It'll be still a good fight, and it'll still be something I watch. But like adding in, like they're both undefeated. The first fight was a tie. Technically Wilder knocked him out. Like he was down for the 10 count. But yeah, I think it'll lose. I think it'll lose it.
I just checked too. I'm off October 5th for that Whitaker Adesanya fight.
Yeah, that is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Because these next 2 fight nights, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't really know either of these main event people that are fighting.
Who is it?
One is Rodriguez versus Stevens, and the other one's Hermanson versus Cannonier, the black dude.
Mm-hmm.
I seen him, but
mm-hmm.
Why would the Rockets add Thabo Cephalosha? Yeah, bum.
Thabo Cephalosha.
Yo, I can't front, son. Ben McLemore really been out here posting mad videos about his workouts and shit. Like,
he on this shit?
He really seemed like he owned it. Like he really about to get that 8 to 12 minute roll off the bench and come in and hit 2 of them Jones and then go home.
Yeah.
Like he really looking like he want it.
Okay.
So we got to see if he bounced back.
Be about that life?
Yeah. Oh, this Cannonier dude nickname is the Killer Gorilla.
Speaking of NBA, we got basketball training camp starting up late September, early October, and then obviously the season kicks in a couple of weeks after that. I was having a discussion with my Xbox buddies, and we was talking, just randomly talking, and my man Gene, shout out to my man Eddie Bender, he said that like he asked me like, yo, who would you take over CJ McCollum and Bradley Beal? And like this discussion kind of lasted for a while. I want to get your take on that.
On what?
Who would you have? Who would you rather have as your? Who would you rather have, CJ McCollum or Bradley Beal? Who's the better player?
Oh, I take Bradley. Bradley, nice. Bradley, that dude. As long as he can stay healthy, he that dude.
Because the conversation really, it kind of got to the. It's like he was mentioning it, and like my main point of it was that like CJ McCollum, his defensive liabilities is the overall reason why I would take Bradley Beal over him. And I gave CJ all of his credit due. Like he's a walking bucket. Man, he can close out a game for you. He did it in one of the highest moments, Game 7 of the fucking Western Conference semifinals. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like he had that shit about him. But I mean, the man is a defensive liability, and on top of that, I mean, other than he's a great scorer. You know what I mean? Like other than that, what else is there? You know what I mean? Whereas I was like Bradley Beal, it's not like for me. It was like Bradley Beal. He's a good scorer himself. It's not like Bradley Beal isn't a great scorer, like a really good scorer himself. I mean, and then on top of that, he's a really solid defender as well.
Yeah, he all right.
You know what I mean? So that was my whole premise on it. I was thinking about doing a who you got on it, but I was like, it's football season right now. Football's in full effect, so I think I'll do a who you got football joint. But I just wanted to get your take on that one there.
Did you see LeVar and Lonzo?
Yeah,
that joint?
Yeah, they got into it.
Yeah, and did you see what he said about his son though?
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
That was that was cold blooded, son.
Yeah,
he said, "Oh, yes, I should change the name to Alfonso because you've been damaged good for the past 2 years."
Yeah,
nigga,
that was tough.
Say, yo,
yeah, that was tough.
That is mean, Dad.
Right.
I think I would have said that to him, Dad. Asshole.
I think that if I'm hoping LeVar apologized to that man when the cameras was off, because that was fucked up. Like you don't say some shit like that on camera for I don't give a fuck. It's for ratings or whatever this may be. That's toxic as shit.
Right. Yeah. And then he said my man Lonzo was like Gene, what you thinking? He was like, I don't give a damn what he think.
And Lonzo's making valid points, man. He's making very valid points. That's just like LeVar just kind of got that old head mentality.
Yeah.
Like you can't tell old black people shit. You really can't. Them motherfuckers do not listen.
Nah, we gonna get there. We ain't gonna listen.
I don't think so. I think we are like we're a different class, man. No, seriously, we are.
We're gonna get Don age and we're gonna be just like that.
Like we right in that era where we got the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Like we have the mentality of the old heads to somewhat, but then we also have the mentality of millennials. You know what I mean? We're right in the middle. We're the bridge. We're the avatars.
Oh, we avatars?
Yeah, we avatars.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be avatar.
We're the bridge between both worlds.
Hell yeah.
So I don't think we'll be like that when we get old. So I don't think I will be. But hey, we know we change. We know. We don't never know.
Right.
We'll see.
We don't got a who you got at all?
No, I do got a who you got.
Oh.
Yeah, I got one for football.
Okay.
And actually it's about Eli Manning. I seen a discussion on Facebook and I thought it was pretty interesting. I think Alan Minifield posted it. But it says something like that Donovan McNabb was a better quarterback than Eli Manning. And that's my who you got. Donovan McNabb or Eli.
They was both kind of butt. My man Donovan went on record and said he didn't know that the game could end in a tie. I was like, ooh wee.
I want to say like both kind of butt is kind of harsh, don't you think?
And that was with him in the Redskins uniform, so he's been in the league for a long time. Not really, because I mean he was aight. Then he got T.O. He had that great year with T.O. Then he was aight again. Then he vouched for Mike Vick to get put on the team. He got Mike Vick on the team. Then they was like, oh shit, we really got Mike Vick. So then they got rid of his ass. And then Mike Vick dominated for like another year and a half, 2 years. And then he kind of like played like kind of poor.